This is Housing News 360. The headlines: Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute targets quality materials to prevent building collapses. Dangiwa receives Centenary City team, highlights public-private partnership for housing deficits. Affordable housing still Nigeria's top mortgage challenge, says Redan president. From the foreign scene, Cairo building collapse kills 10, sparks safety outrage. The Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute (NBRRI) has pledged to combat building collapses in Nigeria through strict quality assurance and the use of superior construction materials. This was made known by the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of NBRRI, Professor Samson Duna, during a Thanksgiving service held yesterday at the Ekwa Church Central area in Abuja in honor of his recent appointment. Duna reaffirmed NBRRI's commitment to improving building standards, noting the need for advanced lab testing of poor quality asphalt, and announced the acquisition of state-of-the-art laboratories to address building collapses. Despite funding challenges, Duna expressed gratitude to President Tinubu's administration for the budget increase, which will help NBRRI acquire vital lab equipment for impactful research. The Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, has received a high-level delegation from the Centenary City PLC, led by its Vice Chairman, Anyim Pius Anyim. The project, a federal government legacy initiative launched in 2014, aims to create a smart city and attract global investment to Nigeria. Dangiwa noted that the Centenary City project aligns with the Renewed Hope City agenda, focusing on inclusivity and addressing housing deficits. He emphasized the role of public-private partnerships (PPP) in creating jobs as part of the Renewed Hope agenda. The minister, however, directed the PPP department to engage with Centenary City PLC on investor partnerships and connect them with the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission. He also emphasized the ministry's support in sourcing investors and developers for the project. The president of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Redan, Prince Akintoye Adeoye, has highlighted the major challenges the real estate sector faces in providing affordable housing in Nigeria. Speaking during a press conference, he also emphasized Redan's key initiative to promote and institutionalize environmental, social, and governance ESG principles within the sector. He stated that the ESG principles benefit developers with improved reputations and property values, home buyers with healthier living and lower costs, and Nigeria with economic growth and sustainable development leadership in Africa. Recognizing the importance of ESG principles, Redan formed an ESG committee led by Mr. Olushola Eniton. The committee has played a key role in advancing the ESG agenda through framework development, audits, and stakeholder engagement. Eniton, however, urged developers to prioritize ESG principles, calling for collaboration with government, financial institutions, NGOs, and academia to transform Nigeria's real estate sector. The Directorate of Road Traffic Services (DRTS) under the Federal Capital Territory Administration has launched an e-ticketing and central booking system to enhance traffic management and service delivery aimed at improving road traffic enforcement across the FCT. The Director of DRTS, Dr. Abdulateef Bello, announced this initiative in Abuja on Monday. The new e-ticketing system will utilize advanced technology to track traffic violations and issue electronic tickets, minimizing direct interactions between enforcement officers and motorists, detecting infractions and ensuring that violators are promptly identified and ticketed. Bello, however, explained that the new system aligns with the FCT Transportation Secretariat legal framework, stating that motorists who violate traffic rules will receive e-tickets and must pay fines within 7 days or face vehicle impoundment. From the foreign scene, a deadly building collapse in Cairo on Monday killed 10 people and injured 8 others, with others trapped beneath the debris. The tragic collapse occurred in Kadesa, a working-class neighborhood where rescue teams work tirelessly to rescue survivors from the debris. The state media reports that a possible gas cylinder explosion may have caused the collapse. However, investigations are underway into potential structural failures or negligence as victims' families demand accountability. The tragedy, however, has led to calls for tougher construction regulations, better oversight and stricter enforcement of building codes to prevent future disasters. Tanzania is poised for a transformative shift in its real estate sector with a new law aimed at ensuring structure, fairness and transparency, addressing issues like overpricing and fraud, and tackling the country's 3 million home housing deficit. The Director of Real Estate at the Ministry, Upendo Matotola, emphasized the need for reform to ensure a structured, transparent market for both local and foreign investors aimed at preventing inflation and market instability while providing accurate data for fair and predictable transactions. Industry leaders, including the CEO of Watumishi Housing Investments, Fred Msemwa, support Tanzania's real estate reforms, urging the government to also create a development authority to boost growth and investment. Tanzania's real estate reform, however, promises a more stable, transparent market, positioning the country as a regional leader in property development while promoting economic growth and accessible home ownership. For more housing news, catch up with Housing TV across all social media platforms.